Welcome back to my channel, everybody. Today, I return to the world of Toram Online, facing a new challenge. One that will impose difficulty on even the most veteran of players. A challenge that will take me back to the beginning. Yes, the very start of Toram Online itself. This is the Toram Offline Challenge. Let's get started with the rules of this challenge. We're basically going to treat this game as if it's a single player experience, which means no buying, selling, or trading anything. On that same note, no partying with other players is allowed either. That means every item I acquire, every boss I fight must be done alone. Partying with NPCs as well as buying, selling, and trading with NPCs, however, will be allowed because they're actually included in the base game, because they would still be there even if the game was offline. And the last and final rule is no dying. If I die even once, I have to delete the account and I can never use it ever again. Which basically means, depending on how well I do, this could either be a very long or a very short series. But I'm not going to keep you guys waiting any longer. Let's get right into the challenge. Right, let's get into it, baby. What's my name gonna be? Trick Hardcore Iron Man. All right, start with my character creation. I'm gonna make myself a boy. I'm gonna make myself fit. Huh, of course. Guts cosplay? I think so. And with my character created, I set off to complete the tutorial. Oh my god! A dragon! No! No! After arriving in Sofia, I knew that the first thing I should do is get to level 30. Level 30 will unlock some important skills for us that will help us farm and fight bosses way easier. Evenly down the middle for this character, because I do not want to risk dying. Acquire our first important skill that we will be maxing anyways, called Astute. And with my first skill and stat points distributed, I'm off to start the main quest. The first few boss fights, as you could expect, were an absolute walk in the park, and it wasn't really until Minotaur where the fights started to get a little bit longer. On the way to the third boss, I farmed some of these creatures for 3 vine, which we will need later for the main quest. Oh, we got 3. Nice. And with those collected, we make our way to the third boss. Like, defense and survivability is going to be extremely important for this account, because if I die, then it's all in the trash. So nice, 1,000 damage. Okay. Let's run. All right. All right, we're gonna farm a little bit here. On the way to the next boss, I go ahead and farm up my fairy wing, which we're going to need later as well. Yes! After that, I also farm the thick beak that I will need and finish up the rest of the main quest. At this point, right before the Minotaur fight, I'm about level 25. The fight should be a walk in the park. And it was, just taking me over a few minutes. Oh, double whammy, bro. That's it. I progressed through the story a little bit more, and since we did all that farming earlier, we already have the required items for this section of the main quest. And she's gonna give me the purification incense. Boom. On the way to the next boss, I decided to stop and fight some of these enemies so I could go ahead and level up to level 30. After hitting level 30, I headed back to the town to get my new skill trees. These new skills are gonna be very helpful for me fighting bosses from this point forward. I realized I didn't have enough spinna to get the next tier of blade skill, so I went ahead and did a couple of quests to get some daily spinna rewards. And after upgrading the skill tree and setting a new combo, we are ready to face the dragon. Now. Ooh, the tail needs to be broken too. There it is. Nice. Okay, full break. That's what I wanted. Do combo here. Nice. Good damage. Hey, easy. after clearing that part of the main quest, I figured it's a pretty good time to start grinding for some new gear. The bosses coming up are going to have a lot more HP and defense, so we need to be better prepared so we can actually beat them. The first piece of equipment I have my eye on is the Forest Wolf Garb. Extra critical rate and attack speed are going to be very helpful this early on into the game. But since my DPS is so low, I'm going to need a little bit of help when it comes to farming some bosses. So as you guys can tell here, I've created an additional character on my account to be my DPS Mage Mercenary. Now, I did this off screen because the grinding and leveling is extremely tedious, and I want this video to have some good flow to it. So I made the character, I leveled it up via killing monsters up until around 37, and I also did the same thing for a blacksmith character, which we're going to use later. Let me show you guys really quick my mercenary character. All of the gear for now is the exact same, with the exception of the Minotaur staff that I actually got while grinding Minotaur for levels. And as for the stats, I'll show you guys that I have mostly intelligence and then the rest into vitality, intelligence for some extra damage, and then vitality to help me survive in case my mercenary gets hit. Let me showcase to you guys what my mercenary can do in battle. Damn. Damn. As you guys can see, even with zero equipment investment, my Mage Mercenary is helping put in a bunch of damage, which will really help my farming. And then, not even 6 runs in, something incredible happens. Quick wing. Oh, dude, that was actually like pretty quick, man. All right. I want to know what you guys think of this series. Is it entertaining? Is it fun? I want you to tell me in the comment section down below. If you guys like it, then I'll continue to make more videos like this. But that is going to be it for today's video. If you want to see more Toram Online content in the future, consider subscribing, and I will catch you guys on the next one.